Hey YouTube, today we are going to be doing a babysitters tier list with my lovely and wholesome chat that you guys can see. They're all spamming hearts for you guys. So we are live over on the Twitch channel and we have different tiers. Unfortunately, they're not going to be able to stay with us, but we have different tiers. Top is tries to make the child laugh, tries to play with the child and make them calm down, gives detailed instructions to the parents, cries with the child, ignores the child, and is the reason why the child is crying. So we're gonna just test and judge all of these characters on how well they would do babysitting. Starting with Albedo, right? Starting with Albedo. Where would Albedo go? And you guys can play along too if you want. And tell me your thoughts. Tries to make the child laugh. Let's start from the bottom to the top. Let's do that. Albedo wouldn't be the reason why child is crying, or the child is crying, I don't think. I feel like Albedo would ignore the child because he'd be too focused on painting. He wouldn't cry with the child. Gives detailed instructions to the parents. Oh, actually, you know what? I think Albedo fits right in there. He's an alchemist, right? All those detailed notes and instructions and calculations and stuff like that, he fits perfectly. Sucrose would probably go there as well, right next to them. Just because the apprentice to Albedo. Barbara, she's an idol in Genshin Impact. She loves to sing. She would definitely try to make the child laugh, I'd say. She wouldn't ignore the child. She's too wholesome, too kind. I'm thinking we go 1 here. I think that's an easy 1. She would try to make them laugh, right? She's like a friendly, wholesome character in Genshin Impact. Beto. She loves to drink. That's basically all I know about her. She'd be like that drunk. She'd be the drunkard right here. I guess Venti would technically be the one as well, right? We could put Beto and Venti in the same one. She won't. She's wholesome. She's wholesome. All I know about Beto is that she drinks. The kids love her. Wait a minute. Is that the lore? She bought gifts for the kids. No shit. It's a daily commission. What the fuck? This is knowledge I didn't know about. Chat, you guys apparently say Beto is wholesome. She gets along well with the kids. The pirate kids in Leeway, she gave them gifts and everything like that. So that would be an easy 2 then. Mr. Bennett, the most wholesome guy in Genshin Impact. Always a positive attitude, right? He has bad luck, so probably 6. Oh no. He's probably the reason why come on. You can't hate Bennett. He's a 1 and a 6, all right? He is a 1 and a 6. Maybe we make a new tier for Bennett. You know? We just on the fly right here. New tier, right? Add a row below. And then we'll just say, is the reason for the child crying, but will also make the child laugh. And then Bennett can get his own tier down there by himself. Happy? That'll be the tier for Bennett, because he's kind of in a split little situation right there. He's a special case. Chongyun. If you guys have done Chongyun, this might be spoiler alert. Chongyun's story quest, he's a bit shy. He doesn't really get along with kids that well. He doesn't really have any confidence in himself, but he did have fun, and the kids did have fun playing with Chongyun. So definitely 2 right there. That was a wholesome moment for Chongyun. I love that quest. Can we say Venti can ignore the child? Because Venti, he likes to drink. Okay? He does like to drink. So it depends on the type of day. If the question is he drunk? If he's drunk, he's ignoring the child. Is he not drunk? Then he might be thinking about getting some drinks. But for the good Archon that Venti is, he's not always drunk, so we'll say 1. Big Daddy D-Luke. He's always like a father figure to Bennett in my eyes. Tries to make the child laugh. I don't think D-Luke is the most humorous. I don't think D-Luke would also get along with kids. Bro, I feel like D-Luke would ignore the child. I feel like D-Luke would be like, ugh, I got more important things to do. The Abyss Order. I don't have time to deal with these kids. The Abyss is still out there. They're still plotting some stuff. You know? It's either 5 or 6 here. Where would Diona go? Would she also cry with the child? You think we just put Diona at 4 and she'll cry with the child too? I think we do that. All right, Diona. I mean, crying with the child is also a solution to help make the child not cry. I've seen it work, right? Any parents out there? Any parents also like cry with the child and the child like stops crying? We got Fischl. Detailed. Yo, that's a 3. That's an easy 3 on Fischl. She would not shut up. Fischl will continuously just blah, 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 blah. I am the princessin of the Ver de Hollemont and blah, blah. Oz is my pet bird. And she would keep on going on and on and on. Write you in a goddamn essay, dude. You know what? Not 3. We're going to move it down to 6. She'd be the reason why the child is crying. She would talk so much, the child would get so frustrated and upset and hate the noises and everything. She'd be the reason why the child is crying. All right, let's move on. We got Ganyu. Ganyu's all about work, work, work. I'd probably lean towards 3. Yeah, detailed instructions to the parents. For sure. She has a lot on her plate. She's a workaholic. Moving on, we got Hu Tao. That's an easy Hu Tao. Hu Tao likes to play pranks. She's going to be the reason why the child is crying. So, there you go. Is Jean like the mother figure in this situation? Diluc's the father figure. Jean is like the mother figure here. The whole situation that happened with Jean and Klee. I don't see Jean as like the type to play with the child, in my opinion. What happened with Klee? Jean literally sent Klee to solitary confinement. Jean said, fuck you, get out of here. For the first time ever, we're actually doing another tier. Send the child to timeout. Alright, Jean. You get your own tier. Hope you're happy. Let's move on, shall we? We got Kaching here. I think she would definitely just give instructions and just move on, I think. I don't think she'd be so cold as to ignore the child. She's not like Diluc, alright? She's not gonna like just straight up say, fuck you. No. Klee, I think Klee would try to play with the child to make them calm down. 2 kids can get along. They'll just play along. They'll play. They'll have fun. They can do whatever, you know? Play their little Fortnite or whatever it is. That's fine. Mommy Lisa over here. She seems like she'd be the playful type, right? You know? I think Lisa's not lazy. You think she's too... No, she's not lazy. She's not lazy. She's not the lazy type, is she? No. No, she's not the lazy type. She's the definition of lazy. I'm trying to think of a moment where she's not lazy, and you guys are making it hard. You guys are making it hard on me. All right, so when we ask the chat what they think, after 20 seconds of a quick vote, number 1 has won. Send the child to timeout is what Lisa is going to be placed in. I feel like Mona would perform like some little tricks and stuff to try and make the child laugh. I feel like Mona would cry with the child. I don't know. I'm seeing a 5 right here. I'm seeing a 5. She'd also cry with the child because Mona would remember that she has no money. Nah, we're going 5 on this. We're going 5. All right, Ningguang. Would she also be like a mother figure? Ningguang. Ningguang is like the millionaire, the billionaire, you know? She's like, ugh, I'm too busy for this. I don't have time. I'm trying to make more millions out here, okay? But, I mean, her Jade Palace did get destroyed, so... maybe she has time now to play with the child. You know? She's on our level. She used to be up there at her Jade Palace looking down on all of us. She thought she was above everyone. And now, it's gone. I say she'll have time. I think she'll have time, and she'll be able to play with the kids now. Her lore says that she likes kids. Okay, well, perfect then. Here we go. Noelle. Oh, Noelle is so wholesome. She's definitely not any of the bottom ones down here. She is so wholesome. She would definitely take care of the kid, for sure. It's a 2 or a 3, 100%. It's a 2 or a 3, 100%. I think that's a 2. I think that's an easy 2 to try and make the child laugh. Hands down, dude. Hands down. Chi-Chi here would probably cry with the child as well. Let's be honest. She'll probably cry. She'll probably cry because she'll think about no one cares about Chi-Chi and no one wants to roll on the banner. Chi-Chi's the bottom of every tier list. Chi-Chi is emotionless. She shares no emotions. So she wouldn't give a fuck No, we'll say Chi-Chi surprisingly would ignore the child. She won't be able to empathize with the baby. She'll be confused. Like, why is the baby crying? Or what is the baby doing right here? Razor. I want to say Razor is going to be the reason why the child is crying. He's going to be a smelly boy, all right? He's going to be a smelly boy, and that baby ain't going to like that. 8? Wait, you think 8 with Bennett? You love that bonding that Bennett and Razor had, don't you? You loved that bonding experience. All right. Well, we're not going to put Razor completely, you know, down there with just he's the reason why and that's it. We'll say he is the reason why, but he will also try to make the child laugh to make up for it. He's with Bennett in that situation. We'll say that. But the child is going to cry because he smells. Anyways, Rosaria. She's cold-hearted. She would ignore the child. Easy. 100%. She wouldn't give a fuck. So this is either going to be a 6 or a 7. To ignore the child or be the reason why they're crying. A little bit of both here. A little bit of both. Okay. So the final verdict for Rosaria is I'm going to put her at 6. Ignores the child. Just like she ignored me when I tried to roll on her banner 65 times and never got her, unfortunately. So, 6 it is. Onward with child here. Now, should I make a joke and be like, child will cry with the child? Because child is also a child, you know? But he does have a younger brother, Tusser. And I think he gets along quite well with Tusser, the whole toy factory and stuff like that. So, jokes aside, we'll say number 2. We'll try to make the child laugh because of that. Xiangling. She loves to cook. Maybe this could be like a 2 or 3 kind of playful kind of thing. She wouldn't necessarily ignore the child. You could hypothetically say she could be the reason why because of the fire. But I think we'll say 3. She's more of a playful kind of person. Zhao. That's an easy ignore the child. Zhao wouldn't give a fuck. Zhao ignores everyone. He wants to be alone regardless. So you could also be the reason why the child is crying. But we'll just say ignore. We'll just say ignore. Because the reason why, the way that I look at it as, in order to make the child cry, you have to give the child the slightest bit of attention. Zhao, he ain't gonna be even anywhere near the child. He'd be like, oh wait, I was supposed to babysit? Oh, I was supposed to babysit on this day? Oh yeah, I forgot about that, dude. Like, he would completely ignore her. There's no reason why he'd be able to make the baby cry because he wouldn't even be able to contact or there's no interaction. Official, she'd be just yapping, you know, Hu Tao with their tricks and whatnot. Zhao, he's just isolated. He's ignoring everyone. Sing Cho. I've made way too many tiers. I was gonna say Sing Cho would put the baby to sleep by reading a book. But we'll say the second best will be 4. Alright? Give detailed instruction to the parents. Easy enough. Jinyan. You think maybe she would be the reason why the child is crying because of all the loud noises, the music and stuff? I think I'd go with the reason why she's crying. Or crying. She looks scared. Oh, the lore. Okay, so apparently the lore with her is she looks scary, so kids are afraid of her and cry. But she has a sweet side. All right. I knew she had a sweet side. I didn't know about, like, the kids actually hate her because they're afraid. Damn, that's awful. Aw. That's sad, dude. All right, we got Daddy Zhongli. It wouldn't be sending the kid to timeout. Zhongli, he ain't gonna crack any jokes. All right, let's be honest. Zhongli's not cracking any jokes. Zhongli, he ain't playing with any kids. He's gonna send that shit off and be like, yep. This is what happened. Not my problem. Kaya. Kaya would probably try to crack some jokes. He'd probably try to play with the kid. He did write the rule book for Klee. The safety rule book or whatever, right? So I guess we can put him with number 3. Amber, she's a very friendly person. Amber would be an easy 3. She's very friendly. Very good to be around. Now, chat, if you guys were going off of my personality, I'll let you guys have fun on this one. Since this is the final one, where would you guys think I would go? A poll on the chat, on screen. Where would I be? Just off of my personality. We've been streaming for 210 days in a row. You guys know me. What would you think I would do? 7? I'm the reason why? You think I'd be the reason why the child is crying? How? You don't think I'd make the child laugh and crack some dad jokes? This is it. Final solution, chat. Final solution. Ready? This is me. My personal thing. I would try to play with the child to make them calm down. But then it would turn into the reason why they keep crying. So I would try to make the child laugh by also crying with the child. And then at the end, I'd be like, all right, well, time to give just detailed instructions to the parents. I tried my best, which would lead to me ignoring the child. I feel like maybe it's a little story behind all of that. Way too dank. All right. Okay, and that was it. That was the tier list for the babysitter tier list for the Genshin Impact characters and my own little feedback from me. Let me know what you guys thought. If you guys did end up liking this video and you made it to the very end, please consider giving it a like. It does help with the YouTube algorithm and showing this video to other people. And consider subscribing as well. 64.1% of you guys are not subscribed. And if you made it to the end of the video, I mean, why not, right? Also, if you guys want to partake in any other tier lists that we end up doing in the future, it's been a few months since I've actually done one. Feel free to join my Discord or my Twitch channel. Link down below and on the screen if you guys want to follow my Twitch channel. All these events and all this other stuff happens live, and I'd be more than happy to experience all of this stuff with you guys as well, whether it be in the voting process or giving your feedback and stuff like that. And if you guys want a wholesome place to hang out, join my Discord server as well. Thank you guys very much for watching and hanging out. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section, and I will catch you guys next time.